this is Shay Veronica, and walking around talking about you being a nice person. I'm hearing it. People talking about they are good people, they are nice people. You're a fool. You are a fool. If you go to someone's store that you consider a friend and drop $500, if you have a couple acres of land and you allow someone to stay there, if there's an emergency and you allow someone to hold on to your debit card, if someone is stranded in the airport and you give them some money to buy airfare, if you buy barrels and barrels of food to feed people and you ship those barrels and you cover all the costs associated with getting that barrel there, if you show up when you are needed or when someone else is needed, if you accommodate people, do it knowing you are a fool. Because unless when you drop that $500, before you drop it, you can say, or the person you're giving it to can say, well, if you buy something from my store, I noticed that you have a fruit stand and I would make sure that I buy my fruit from you. That's an exchange. Okay? If you have land and you are not there and you have someone on that land and that person and you decide, well, you plant food and you bring food to me, I should not have to buy food. If you're on here, you're not paying rent. So plant food and bring me all the food, a portion of the food, not all, 10% of the food that you generate from this land, because you have to work it. You just can't stay here and let it run to ruin. That's an exchange, okay? If you're giving someone your debit card and they use it, they should give you back your money. Or you should say, well, whatever you use on that credit card, I'm going to hold on to this that you have. You have this particular couch, you have this particular scooter, whatever, until, we, straighten out what the emergency was for me to have given you that debit card. Let me hold on to this. It has to be secured. Okay? Has to be secured. If you are giving people food, sending barrels to people, and their kids don't know you, their kids are not thanking you, calling you auntie, being respectful of you, if they cannot even cook you or bake you and send you something, that's not even exchanged. It must be that they are thanking you with something. People are not supposed to appreciate any kind of kindness. It's short-lived. When they get something from you, oh, she's real nice, she's real sweet, she's a real nice person, it means nothing. It is short-lived. There's no long spectrum of appreciation. None. And if they do remember you, they will thank God, that invisible person in the sky. They'll rather thank a God, not thinking that God, the God that they are thanking, sent you as the messenger to help them. They're not putting all that together. They're not going to put all that together, that maybe God sent you to be there to help them in their time of need. No, they will thank God and forget all about you. And they should. You should not help anyone. Anything you do you must weigh it. It must be weighed. There must be reciprocity. There must be an exchange. If you are doing something, there must be something coming to you. If you are doing something with no expectation, nothing coming back to you, you're a fool. Okay, making this short, there are two types. You're going to be two categories you're going to put yourself in. You're either going to be a straight up idiot, or you're going to be played for a fool. Either way, your money is gone. Nobody is supposed to remember you. Nobody is supposed to thank you when you're being a fool. Nobody is supposed to give you back anything when you were a fool. Before you give, size up the situation and make sure that the playing field is level. Make sure that what you give, you can get back something from what you give, and make sure that everyone in the equation, make sure everyone can come out with something from your generosity. Do not give if you cannot get. Do not give if you cannot get. It's not a matter of being selfish. It's not a matter of giving from your heart. They're not giving from your heart. This is earth. This is the earth. And if you give, you must get. They say if you jump up, you come down, right? That's what they say, up, up. down, and they say with every negative there's a positive. When they start to say all that crap to you, remember, when they come to get your money, when am I going to get it back? When am I going to get it back? That's the only equation you need to look at. And not only when you're going to get it back, they should have something for you to take just in case you don't get it back. Stop giving. In fact, don't give nobody nothing. Don't give anyone anything, because everything that I just said, anyone who has any kind of pride, any kind of dignity, they don't beg for money. They don't ask nobody for money. Okay, I don't ask nobody for money. I don't beg anyone for anything. Anyone who has asserted themselves on this earth with some sort of pride, decorum, they do not beg for money. They stand on their own 2 feet. So everything that I just said about exchange, forget all that. Don't give anyone anything. Do not give anyone anything that you've worked for. Do not give. Let people fend for themselves. Sherry Veronica.